Welcome to the ProjectMUSE tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get from the University of Alabama homepage to the ProjectMUSE database, and once there, I'll show you how to perform a search, view the content of your results, and print articles you find potentially useful. So here we are at a page we're all familiar with, the UA homepage. When you click on the library links at the top of the page, you're taken to the library's homepage. Over here, on the left-hand side, click on the University Libraries link. That's the default I use because it combines all the libraries in the list. And that brings us to the Resources and Research page. Again, we go to the left-hand column and click on the word Databases. And that brings you to the Databases homepage. We could perform a search to find a database if we don't know which one to use, but since this assignment is to use the ProjectMUSE database, let's go ahead and open that. You're saying, great, how do I do that? It's actually pretty cool. Over here on the right-hand side, you see Browse Alphabetical List, and this is an alphabetical list linking you to all the databases to which the University of Alabama subscribes. I love that. Okay, so for ProjectMUSE, we click on the letter P, and it brings up another alphabetical list of all the databases that begin with the letter P. We scroll down until we see the name ProjectMUSE. The database name is also the link to the database. So we just left-click on that. If you're off campus, you will need to enter your MyBama login information. And voila, we're at the ProjectMUSE database homepage. There will always be a search box in the upper right-hand corner of every page you visit. Now for an introductory folklore class, your professor might ask you to find articles about American folklore. To do that, we go ahead and enter American folklore into the search box and click on the right-facing arrow. That brings up our results page. By default, the results are sorted by relevance, with the most relevant article first. You can also sort by date and journal, and you do that just by left-clicking on your desired sorting order. We'll keep the relevance, and we go down and see that there are articles and there are also book reviews. Since we're interested in articles only, we'll ignore anything that has review in the description. We look at this article, it looks interesting, so we click on Summary, and that will bring up the abstract of the article, which is just a short description describing everything in the article. If I didn't have time right now to read the entire article, I could email a link of this page to myself, and you would just enter your email and click again on the right-facing arrow. I have time today, so I can view it now. I would choose either HTML version or PDF version. I'll choose the HTML just by clicking on it. And we scroll down, we see this the article in its entirety, includes references cited, and I think I'll print it out. I can do that one of two ways. I can either right-click and then click on the print command with the left mouse button, or I could go up, left-click on File, left-click on Print, and print it that way. If I wanted to go back to my results, I just use the back arrow to get as far back as I'd like to see, and I do the same thing with the next article that looks interesting to me. If I want to do another search, I don't have to go to the home page. I just go up into the right-hand corner because there's always a search box in the upper right-hand corner. So that's how you get to the ProjectMUSE database from the UA homepage, and then that is also how you search for articles, assess the results, and then either email yourself the link or view it in HTML or PDF. I really hope you have fun doing folklore research. My name is Kelly Bragg, and this is brought to you for LS 590 User Instruction, Fall 2010, Professor Graveline. Happy searching!